Hello guys, it's your boy a.dTHEweeb back with another video. Now today's video we're gonna be doing with Naruto was neglected and had booster gear part 3. Now get this video to 35 likes for the next part, and well, honestly I'm not gonna lie, the likes won't really matter too much anymore in this one different piece. The likes will matter in the other ones. But right now I'm pretty much trying to basically get a YouTuber called a.dTHEweeb to post more, so I'm basically making it so because he likes this one, so I'm making it so when he posts the one I like, I'm basically gonna post this one. So yeah, if you haven't checked out his channel, you definitely should. He's an amazing YouTuber, so yeah, go check him out. I'm gonna put a link in the description down below, and if I somehow forget to, just look in the comments, he should be here. So yeah, anyways, without further ado, let's just get the video started.
I will not let you destroy my world! Fire style, majestic destroyer flame.
I have one last thing to say. Even though I say the likes won't matter too much, like when I say won't matter too much, I mean like if you get like 30 likes, I'll probably just do it, or at least 25 likes minimum, I will do it. But like if I get like 2 likes or something, I definitely won't do it. I'll probably just cancel it. But yeah, anyways, without further ado, let's just get started. So we start this fight off with Team 7, which is Kushina, Uzumaki, Namikaze, and Kakashi Hatake as a team leader, and Sasuke, Menma, and Mito as basically the people in the team itself. Basically, I have a C-rank mission for you, says Minato. Then he says, bring him in. Then this mission is to protect the bridge builder named Tazuna while he builds a bridge. And then Tazuna says, why am I getting a bunch of kids to protect me? Please tell me that the girl over there with the red head and the guy with the headband on his basically eyes will be joining as well. And when he said that why am I getting a bunch of kids to protect me, he basically looks at Menma in particular. But yeah, everything else happens the same, pretty much with Menma was about to try and kill him. But yeah, anyways, yeah, back to Naruto and Miyuki and Kana. Yeah, they were all basically flying towards the land of waves, with Miyuki carrying Kana because she was too big to go in the dragon form and can't really make it so that other people can't see her yet. So yeah, they look down to see Kakashi do a water style with a dragon jutsu, and Kushina launch a bunch of chakra chains to grab each, like 2 of them grabs Zabuza's legs, two of them grabs Zabuza's arm, and then another one was about to basically stab in the chest. And Sasuke and Menma both did a fire style for about jutsu, and Mito did a wind style great breakthrough to basically amplify the fire style. So yeah, all the attacks hit Zabuza, making his chest basically get destroyed, like it has a giant hole, like Minato and Kushina did in canon when they were fighting the Nine Tails. But yeah, Zabuza was basically bleeding out, and Sasuke walk up to him with a little sword that he got, like similar to Shishui's sword, but not as good or anything like that. And it's not Shishui's sword; he don't deserve it. But yeah, we're not talking about it. Anyways, basically, he walks up to him saying, you should be grateful to die by the hands of Uchiha. And he did a downward slash to cut Zabuza's head off, but gets blocked by someone in a black armor. And then Kushina used her chains, launching it to Naruto, but in her eyes, she just launching it to a random person with black armor. Anyways, but they divide, and the chains basically vanish, and someone in a white armor lands down next to the first one, being Naruto in the black armor. So yeah. Then there was a little girl with white hair and tips of purple and blue eyes, and wearing a pink dress, basically just like that in the picture. So yeah. Anyways, but she doesn't have her horns out right now, so yeah, that's the only thing different from the picture. But yeah. And Naruto says do it with her nodding, then walking up to Zabuza, and then she touches Zabuza's chest, and her arms start, like her hands start growing a little bit, and basically Zabuza gets his chest fixed, like he gets healed and shit. Then Zabuza gets up saying, "What the heck was that, kid? What the heck was that, kid? What kind of healing jutsu was that?" That's even better than Tsunade Senju's. With Naruto looking back at him, saying, "Hey Zabuza, there's a new Mizukage. She has sent us to get you back to the village." With him saying, who's the Mizukage? With Naruto saying, "Someone you know," with an amused voice. Like basically his voice sounded amusing and shit. Like he was enjoying himself, basically. Making him wonder who she is, but going back with them nonetheless. Then we skip back to the Leaf Village. Team 7 just entered from like the room to the Hokage office. Then they take a quick bow, and then Minato says, "Well, tell me about the mission report." With them saying, "Yes, Okage-sama." And then let me try my shit recording this because I'll be pissed from that. Alright, they take a quick bow, saying, "Yes, Okage-sama." And then they explain how the mission went. Then Minato says, "This is quite worrisome. So you're saying two ninjas managed to hold two elite jonins and the most powerful Genins at once?" Then Minato says, what village were they from? And basically, they say they were from the Hidden Mist village because I don't know. Kana was wearing a mist headband, so that's why they saw it. Anyways, with Minato being in shock, saying, "Were they not just in the Civil War? Shouldn't they be weak?" With Kakashi saying, "Yes, they were." Then basically, how they have the manpowers to be sending people, basically ninjas, after rogue ninjas, says Minato. I don't know, Kakashi says basically. And Minato says, "Well, do you know anything about the people that they sent?" With Kushina saying, "Well, apart from the one of them basically being able to take away chakra, and another one having super healing, we don't know much." Then Minato says, "Well, did you get their names or face?" Basically, with Kakashi giving him a picture of Kana, saying, "This is the only one we got." And in the picture, Naruto's balance breaker and Miyuki's as well also showed up, but they couldn't really see who they were. They're so pretty much a black armor, but it's not really armor, it's scales. But yeah, I didn't know that. Anyways, Then Minato says it's just a kid. It's just some kind of joke, with Kashi saying no, she's the one who healed the giant hole from Zabuza's chest. And basically Minato says, are you certain, with Kakashi saying yes. Then Minato sent a toad after Jiraiya, skipped the Mist Village. Zabuza just entered the Mizukage's mansion to see freaking Mei with like they just entered the Mizukage mansion to see Mei sitting down, with them saying Mei, and basically Zabuza seeing that it's Mei, and then he says hi, with Mei saying basically hi in kind of a thirsty voice, with Zabuza saying cut the crap, and Mei saying like with him saying cut the crap, what do you want, Mei, with Mei saying she fine, and she basically explains that she's the new Mizukage and we want you to come back to the mist, with him saying okay, but we also need you to take a team, like be the team leader of Naruto and basically Naruto's team, which is Naruto, Miyako, no, yeah, whatever the name is, well, basically the team that Naruto is in. So yeah, you can have an assistant if you want, but it's probably won't be that necessary, but it's up to you. With him saying I pick Haku, which Haku steps out from behind Zabuza. Then Mei says okay. And we skip a week later. Naruto just came home to see Miyuki laying on the bed playing video games, which because him and Miyuki met the past dragon emperors, and basically since they're from Issei's world, which is kind of like more towards the real world, like as in it has phones and stuff like that. So the Mist Village is getting a lot of technology. So yeah. Anyways, basically she was playing a game while sucking on a lollipop, basically because, you know, she's practicing for the future, you know what I mean? If you know, you know. Anyways, Naruto then walks up to her, sitting next to her, basically, and he joins the game. 2 hours later, Miyuki says, oh, Naruto, can you give Big Bro Haku this? So yeah, Naruto and Miyuki have a better relationship with Haku, but yeah. Anyways, but it's just bond, not actual blood related or anything like that. So yeah. Naruto says, why can't you do it yourself, basically, since you guys are mostly together anyway, with with Kane, and basically the first saying he's in the bathroom so I can go in there, with Naruto saying oh okay, and takes the little box that she gave him. That yeah. Anyways, he walks away and skip 5 minutes later. Naruto opens the door of the bathroom and to drop the box on the sink, basically, area. Then next to Haku's clothes, basically, with Haku saying, Naruto, is this you? With him saying yes. Then he says, what are you doing here? With him saying, Mizuki told me to give you this, with Haku saying, oh okay, just to leave it like on the sink, with Naruto saying alright. And yeah, Naruto did and was about to leave, but then he saw something that made him stop in his track. He saw basically panties and balls and shit, and a long black dress, with Naruto then saying Haku in like kind of a shaking voice, with Haku saying yes, what is wrong, basically, with him saying why do you have girl clothes and stuff? With Haku saying, well, you see, I'm actually a girl. With Naruto screaming, what? With her saying, keep it down, you will basically get attraction and shit. Then Naruto says, well, why would you hide that you a girl and shit? And basically with him saying it's just to is it just to come to the men's bathroom, or you some kind of pervert or something? With Haku saying no, I just did it because I wanted to seem stronger, and because Gato treats girls badly, so I didn't want that to happen to me, and didn't want unnecessary attention. With Naruto sighing but understanding, with Naruto saying, well, I'm gonna go, with him going back to Miyuki and explaining what had just happened. So yeah. Anyways, she kind of she was kind of weirded out by it at first, but then she kind of understands. So yeah, skip a month later. My bad. Naruto and Miyuki and Kage and Zabuza and Haku were going to the Kage meeting as Mai's bodyguards. So yeah, then they arrive at a tower, and there was basically the 5 Kage sitting inside. Then they say, so now that everyone is here, we can start this meeting with Minato having Team 7 as his bodyguard. So yeah. Then Minato says, Mizukage, my team, pointing at Team 7, says that this little girl managed to heal a giant hole, which was extremely fatal, with Mai saying yes, with Minato then saying how, then Mai saying no need for people who aren't part of our village to know our secrets. And it's not a lie, since you can clearly see that Zabuza is alive, pointing at him, with them saying, but yeah. And then the Minato says, but who are these, pointing at Naruto and Miyuki. But Mai says not to worry about it, because they can't see their faces because they're in the balance vehicle. So yeah. Anyways, skip about an hour or two later, they finish talking, and basically they come to a conclusion of who is coming in the tuning exams. So yeah, and where the teen exam will be happening, which is the leaf, and so on. Everyone was leaving, but Minato goes to talk to the Mizukage, saying, I want to make a peace treaty with you. With her saying, what's in it for me? With him saying, you will get the cooperation of the strongest village of the 5 elemental nations, and you will get some of the Uzumaki stuff, like sealing scrolls and so on, and you will get help and resources to you will get help and resources to build and to rebuild and so on. And then Mai says, what's in it for you? With Minato saying, oh, nothing much. I'm just gonna, and before I say this, I'm just gonna say that Kana's form is like her human form is about 13 to 14, and her dragon form is like 100 years old, so she is basically a lolly. Anyways, I only want this girl to marry the Uchiha, pointing at Sasuke and Kana, and Sasuke who look really happy, and this girl pointing at Miyuki, which she's in the balance breaker, like I said, to marry my son Mema, who looks like a jerk with a kind of a twisted but thirsty look on his face. And for this guy putting out Naruto to marry my daughter, and no, she's not gonna actually be with him. Like, no, I'm not doing that stuff. So yeah. Anyways, no need to worry about that. I ain't doing that stuff. Anyways, he and Naruto was also in this balance breaker as well. So yeah, he couldn't tell if it was Naruto or not. Anyways, and for Zabuza to give us his blade, and this girl putting a Haku to bring her clan to a village, like to repopulate in our village, then you hear basically laughter shocking the Konoha ninjas. Then she says, "Did you really think I would agree to something like that?" Then Minato says, with Minato saying, "Yes, since we are actually with Minato kind of being confused to why she wasn't accepting, and he says, yes, you probably should, but yeah." Anyways, but May saying, we can actually, like, oh my gosh, I'm messing this up. So I'm gonna try and do it again. Okay, basically, the Minato thought that the reason why May didn't accept is because the Uzumaki village, you can't really get in it without being a Uzumaki. So he says, "Oh, if you didn't know, my wife is basically a Uzumaki," and I accepted to basically basically go to the Uzumaki village and bring us the stuff. She's gonna do it like 1 month or so. But then May says, "No, that's not why I'm not accepting your alliance." Then Minato says, "Why?" With Mai saying, "You basically asked us for the strongest ninjas in our village and asked us to basically repopulate one of the strongest clan in your village, like from our village to your village, and expect us to agree. And we already have all the Uzumaki stuff at our village." Thanks to him pointing at Naruto, with Naruto kind of growling a little bit, with Mai saying, "I'm sorry for basically talking about your Uzumaki heritage. We know you don't really like it, so but yeah, it just had to be done basically." Anyways. Then Kushina says basically, "I'm the leader of the Uzumaki and I order you to come to a village and give us all of the Uzumaki heritage back, and you have to basically come repopulate our village." With a smirk on his face, on her face, my bad. Which then Naruto and Yuki burst out in laughter, basically saying, "Did you seriously expect that to work?" And they don't even, like, basically Mai says they don't even want to go there. And yeah, then she says, I won't give them up willingly. Like, fuck. Then Minato says, "Well, then if you won't give them up willingly, we'll just have to take them by force." Then he snaps his finger. Then Danzo and all of his root ambos from the leaf basically come out of the shadows, with Minato nodding. Then Danzo says, "You will come to the leaf and be a weapon. Now attack." But guys, this is what I'm gonna be leaving off. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, if you liked, leave a like, and if you enjoyed watching it and want to see the end of the series, click that subscribe button so you can actually get the video to be able to come up in your description and shit, so you can continue watching it. Anyways, basically get this 35 like for next one. But yeah, like I said, I'll be basically waiting on a.dTHEweeb to upload part 4 so I can upload part 4 as well. But yeah, anyways, keep on following you. I'm gonna be out for now. Peace.